Welcome back. I'm playing Battle Brothers, and last time we completed and killed some lindworms. Got some crafting materials here. I'm just trying to clean out our inbox a little bit, our inventory a little bit here, because I just have so much stuff here, but again, I don't know what I want and what I don't want, and I'm just fearful that once I get to this end game here, that I'm not going to have what I need. What is this here? Yeah, that should be pretty easy. Nice thing is you kind of bounce around between different locations and it becomes well supplied. And then if you also get within 5 days and you can fight some guys, then you can end up just really maximizing the amount of money. And then once they're well supplied, they typically have this legendary gear here. And so that would have been nice to purchase that helm, but of course I don't have enough money for it. I can sell some of these items here. You know, I've got all this other stuff going too. Yeah, I just wish the crafting materials stacked, because it feels like I'm losing all this space with those things there. Or if you know, you could buy, you know, upgraded to your carts to get up to 180. But I wish you could almost do like buy a storehouse or something, then you could just pick a city and then you could plop down some more items or something like that. And then, you know, if you needed to fill it, then you'd have to go back to the city and you could pick it up, but then it, you know, you could have a lot more incentive to do a lot of the crafting and everything, because right now I just feel like I'm of course I don't have enough money to buy anybody or the items, but I just feel like I don't have enough inventory space to really do everything here. So we'll kind of go between different locations here, see if we can get ourselves into some battles. Yeah, like there. It's just pretty much heads, so it doesn't matter if it's zombie. You always have to look at what it is, but when they're heads, it doesn't matter if it's zombies, as long as it, you know, nomads, brigands. As I don't know if orcs and goblins count too. I would assume they would, since again it's heads, but I think it's just any kind of humanoid will trigger it. Obviously if you're killing spiders and shrats and all those other things, then it probably isn't going to give you credit for it. But now the interesting thing with these guys is it seems like the heroes always have the same equipment. It has one of those golden 200 armors, that headgear, and then a sword. I don't know if it's just the luck of the draw that I've had recently, but it seems like it's always the same kind of force selection here with these guys. I wish there was a little more variation going on. Now, I guess the opposite is you know, you wouldn't necessarily want them to have a bunch of war dogs or something, because then you wouldn't get the equipment, which at least if you're killing the humanoids, you do get a lot of stuff to sell. And some of this stuff will sell for a good amount of money. Oh, I've been disarmed. Okay. What is this? Okay, so it takes a turn. It's the first time I've actually been disarmed that I can remember. Well, we'll keep getting some kills going here. You're wasting a lot of attacks and AP on my dog there. Yeah, he's got that guy just hanging out there, so he's blocking those arrows coming in. Guess we'll move you into area and just start daggering them down. Ugh. Come on now. Now, one of the things I'm kind of thinking about on this game is I'm not sure what's better, going with more HP or going with more melee defense, because do you really need a lot of health if the guys aren't hitting you? But I think that could be, you know, a bad train of thought to go down, but I'm a little curious about that. And if I did have better guys that I was going to start leveling up again, I think I'd probably do some things a little differently with how I did the build. You know, I like having the ranged defense, because if there's a guy that's a way significant outlier, especially when you're fighting a lot of armies that have a ton of range, then they will end up just focus firing that guy down. But if you get good armor, then it's not as big of a deal. But then if you're not fighting a lot of range, it's a lot of wasted stuff. So I wonder if I would focus more on melee attack for my frontline guys, or ranged attack if I was doing archers. Fatigue. Melee defense for the melee guys, obviously. Or ranged defense if I was doing the archers. And I wonder if that would be a lot more viable. And then maybe if I had like some rolls for 5, or I just put Colossus in for one of their abilities, then I could bypass a lot of HP. Because I've rarely seen something where I'm like, oh, all that HP really helped you stay alive. It seems the armor takes a lot of stuff, and then every once in a while, once the armor's broken through, they just do horrendous amounts of damage to your life. So I don't know if there's like some bonus damage that happens once the armor is gone, or how that works. Alright, 1 or 2 attacks and we should have this guy down. Assuming you can land them. There we go. Ooh. I think that's legendary armor. Let's put that on you. Alright, good. So we're actually upgrading some armors here. So maybe I shouldn't be just willy-nilly killing those guys. Especially if they are wearing that armor. I wonder how many of those armor sets I've destroyed. Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass to surround and do that, though. But I guess if I'm trying to get good equipment, that's what I'm going to have to start doing. I hate... It's going to add a bunch of time to these battles, though. It's like such a trade-off. Maybe I just come down here and fight the open mass grave. Well, I'm going to have to go back that way. So I might as well just get it on the way back. So now I'm all confused because the armor sets don't look unique enough that it would be obvious looking at it that I'd be like, oh yeah, that was a legendary armor compared to some of the weapons. Or the helmets. Yeah, I'm just really confused about the famed weapons. Or the famed equipment, I should say, because it's like sometimes it actually seems like they're carrying it, and other times it just seems like you kill the guys and you get it as a reward. Yeah, try to smack these guys down as much as we can. Now, the thing that's kind of nice about the nomads is as long as you take out those guys with the big hammers, you know, they don't seem to have a lot of picks or anything like that that really damage a lot of my armor, so it usually is pretty easy to keep the armor in good shape. And so it really lowers my repair costs. And then the nomads waste a lot of time throwing that sand in your eyes. And then they rely mostly on the shields for their defense. They have fairly light armor as well, so So my equipment that I use kills them pretty good. You know, it seems like the southern region's equipment is better than the northern for a lot of the stuff. So I think early on, if you started in the south, it would work a lot better for you. And then you might be able to do that arena, too. I haven't actually played with that mechanic, so I'm not sure how that works. Damn, that's a hell of a shield. Knowing my luck, it was probably a legendary shield and I just destroyed it. Alright, well, he's gone. Now I'm all enticed to try to kill these guys. I do not get the pathfinding on this game every once in a while. It just goes all wonky. Wonder if the dog... Yep, okay, it's going after the warrior. I was gonna say, watch him come back and go after this guy. Did some big damage to me. Ugh, it's probably a mistake. Getting impatient. Yeah, see, I'm damaging their armor by doing that. I just wanted one attack to go through, since he's got like no health. Yeah, see, we got one of those three-headed maces. You do find those in the south. And this heavy southern mace, that actually seems like it might be an upgrade over my regular mace. Alright, we gotta do something here to sell some of this crap. Yeah, definitely some auto-sort features would be a nice quality of life thing that they should have done on this game. Although I think most people would end campaigns after the first crisis maybe, and not do this kind of endgame stuff, but it just seems kind of strange to me to not do that. But yeah, we're up to 26 heads. Let's see here. Let's just feel like we should be selling a lot of this stuff. Yeah, let's start selling some of these undead stuff too. Just want the inventory. Yeah, so let's see, 35, 35. So it gets 10% extra damage to armor. So yeah, it's just a stronger version. Sell the bows. Now these are interesting shields actually, because they have quite a bit of durability. It's 18, 18, 18, so it gives you more fatigue. So that's 2 there, but 3. So it's like a nice mid-shield, but it's a little heavier. I think I might actually just try to focus on getting some of those shields and then maybe sell my other ones. You know, I don't know if you need to get like a special event or what happens, but I just find that they're not selling me the amber at good rates. adventurous noble. Yeah, that's gonna bankrupt me. I don't want to do that. Come back to this grave now. And maybe we can get some heads to turn in and get... Alright, oh yeah, that's right, this was the named guy. So, looking around here... Yeah, that spear looks different, so I wonder if this guy is gonna have a named weapon. Yeah, that spear looks different from the other ones. Alright, well done, guys. Alright, try to stack some of these overwhelm on there. Good hits. Come to us. Oh, come on, guys. Alright, take him out. And big hits. And one of the guys already almost done with his armor. So I gotta take out those crypt cleavers. Swordsmen last, or the shieldsmen last. They're just tanks. I guess we can kind of come around the back here. Try to get some flanks going. But yeah, if they focus down that knight in the center, he's dead. Try to stack up some of those overwhelm stacks. Alright, good. He's down. Yeah, he's in trouble. Okay, good. Down. Good. Throw the dog down, see if maybe he can aggro somebody. Doesn't look like he is. Looks like they want to just focus down my weakened guy, unfortunately. Alright, good. That actually was very lucky that he ran away, because I would not have pulled him out for fear of getting him killed. So that definitely worked in our favor. Oh shit, now he's coming to focus down my other guy. Good. You know, I guess the one good thing about killing down these shieldmen, shield bearers, I don't know what to call them, is then I should have a lot of movement. Yeah, he's got to be careful. They don't just kill me. Alright, he's down. Try to stack up some of those overwhelms. Good. Yeah, you just keep running, I guess. Pull you around the back. Oh, another guy just ran away. Pull you back out of range. Alright, good. Nice. Alright, we got this. Beautiful. Yep, it sure was. Ooh, and we got a crossbow. Legendary weapon too. Alright, and undead count as heads, so we're at 35 out of 35, so we'll come back. Get a pretty nice payday here. That helm is almost repaired. 250, 17. So I feel like that's just a straight up buff. 250. So it's 20 extra for 2 fatigue. I mean, whatever, we're already committed. Put that on. 55 to 80, so it's like a polearm pike situation. 50 to 70. Quite a bit of fatigue. Yeah, 2700. Yeah, the problem is it's so convenient to be here, but the prices are usually pretty terrible. Yeah, Ancient Sword's worse. War Sice. It's kind of nice to have an AoE attack like that at range 2. So maybe I want to hold on to those. Yeah, what's the price? Pretty low. No supplies here, unfortunately. We can buy some food. Nothing at the armorer. Don't have any new gear to try to get equipment. Just shit people. So maybe we start working our way down south here. Looks like I'm under attack. And they're already down to 3. Got a couple of slingers. Try to lock them down, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna bolt. Try to throw the dogs down to catch them, but I don't know if we're gonna get both of them here. Yeah, for sure not, because the dogs both went after the same one. Dogs will have more initiative than we will the following turn, so... Yep, he's gone. Because it's nighttime, I can't see very well. Well, maybe the dog can get there. I think that's going to be kind of its... I think it's going to be 1 square out of its maximum movement, but maybe not. Yep, it was. Yeah, the other thing that would be nice is if the food stacked. You know, you buy multiple stacks, but then once it gets to be smaller packs, then it all goes together. Now, I guess if they have different days, it wouldn't necessarily merge together as nice, but if it could do like averages, I guess. I don't know. There's lots of ways that they could have done it instead of just filling up your inventory with multiple things. I guess the counter argument is, well, then you should just throw it away. But again, it just seems like there's a lot of wasted time on inventory management. Now these guys sell some nice little potions here. You know, getting experience, nighttime vision, resolve. Looks like grenades, flash pots give the dazed effect. Hand cannons, that must be like another ranged. That's if you didn't want to do the bow or the crossbow. Ooh, almost sold my legendary item there. That could have been a pain in the ass. Alright, let's sell some of those shields. Prices are good here. It drops us down to 48. I'm just not sure if I'm going to need these poisons or not when I finally do fight some hard guys. Silk is too expensive. Alright, we can buy a couple of those. What else they got around here? Weaponsmith. Two-handed mace, that could be good. So they have the highest tier spear here. This is the arena. So I'm going to call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.